Hey guys, it's me, the Amazing Gamer DJMC here. This is a how do I explain what this video is? I guess my opinion on something. Opinion video. Fuck it. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm just gonna say this. I want to talk about Superior Spider-Man Saga, both from the comics and from the 2017 show, because I had no knowledge that show was ever going to adapt Superior Spider-Man into that show. Kind of unexpected shit right there. But let's start with the comics because that's where it came from anyway. I'm just a little fucking annoyed at how some of the people that Peter has worked with, like some of the Avengers, they couldn't tell that Peter Parker could have got his mind swap for some reason. Like, even Tony Stark, like, Jesus fucking Christ, you could have just maybe, I don't know, took him to see Reed Richards or shit. I think Doctor Doom could even fucking tell that wasn't the real Spider-Man. I mean, like, take Mary Jane for example. She couldn't tell that her ex-boyfriend was acting a bit weird. I mean, Jesus Christ. She could tell during Kraven Last Hunt storyline that when Kraven was dressed up as Peter in the not symbiote black suit Spider-Man outfit, she knows that wasn't Peter, but yet you couldn't tell the way your ex-boyfriend was acting a bit different? What the fuck, MJ? I blame the fucking writers on that. The only thing in the Marvel Universe that no, Peter Parker wasn't Spider-Man, and by that, in the mindset, was the Venom symbiote when it bonded to Octavius and Peter's body later in the series. Like, it could sense or tell that wasn't Peter, because the way when it bonded to Otto, like, it could sense that, wait, you ain't like you were before. You're not Peter Parker. So, like, I'm just a little annoyed how like some of the people Peter worked with, like the Avengers and people that know him, they can't tell he acted a bit fucking different. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. And that goes the same for the cartoon show in a way. Like, Iron Man even scanned his brain in the 2017 show, and yet he just thinks Peter just decided to change his fighting style and the way he acts. Come on! He even mentions shape shifting. Like, dude, for real, you can't tell like someone got a brain swap. Peter in the 2017 show, while trapped inside of a robot body, decides to tell Miles that, hey, I'm the real Peter Parker. The one in my body is Dr. Otto Octavius, Doc Ock. And Miles definitely knew for sure something was wrong with Peter. I mean, Jesus Christ. Now, I'm not gonna mention like Miles from the comics because during the Spider-Verse event, when he saw that version of Peter, he must have still thought Peter was just in a new costume acting different. But then after he meets the future Peter Parker, the one that got his body back after the Superior Spider-Man storyline, because the Spider-Verse storyline takes place after the events of Superior Spider-Man. The only reason Octavius is in that storyline because of time travel shit. But Marvel, what the fuck were you thinking? Just why would you do that to Spider-Man? In fact, why mess around with people who know him? Like, they could tell like something was off about him. I mean, I'm gonna even throw in Wolverine from Web of Shadows, because Wolverine in that level when you fight him, he could tell like something was off about Peter, like especially because he can smell the symbiote on him somehow, which, to be honest, I didn't know symbiotes had a scent, but I guess anything's possible. But to be honest, I think that's just fucking weird. Like, I'm gonna mention a little DC knowledge here, like from the DC animated universe, like the one with Kevin Conroy's Batman, like in that universe. Like, there was one episode of either Justice League or Justice League Unlimited where the Flash got his mind swapped with Lex fucking Luthor, and yet some of the Justice League members could tell, you're not the Flash, you're not Wally West. Which, at that show's point, Wally West was the current Flash in that universe. I guess they got that idea from the comics at the time. But I'm just using that as an example. I'm not talking about the actual show itself. This is more about Superior Spider-Man, how some people couldn't tell Peter got his fucking body stolen. And that up there just aggravates the shit out of me. Like, it boils my blood to a... Like, I just want to fucking punch something. Like, either punch someone in the goddamn face. Because that's just stupid shit right there. Now, I won't say, like, it was kind of interesting to see how a villain now tries to reform himself as a hero, but if Marvel wanted to do that, maybe instead of, like, Doc Ock living in Peter's body, why not make a storyline where his body somehow, like, you bring him back? Like, Octavius made a clone of his own body and could just put his mind in the clone's body, so that way he could live and then try to be a hero, so that way it didn't have to involve Peter getting killed, and just all of that. But then again, probably the Spider-Verse storyline probably wouldn't be as good as it is to this point. But yeah, that's all I got to say about my thoughts on why people thought they couldn't figure out Peter Parker and Dr. Octavius switched minds. It just aggravates the shit out of me, and Marvel, I think that was the most dumbest thing they ever did. Anyway, that's what I got to say about my opinion on Superior Spider-Man. Bye.